Oh, yikes.
Yep. That is incredibly good for this situation.
You would think that Grand Abolisher saves you, but apparently that's not true in these days.
I was actually a little upset because I only had one piece of protection, and I really wanted to clone your Grand Abolisher, and then he removed it. I was like, man.
Hey, man, I was just being responsible.
Before we shuffle up, we want to talk about our sponsor, Dragon Shield. From the tournament grinder to the kitchen table caster, everyone knows the difference that good sleeves can make. For over 25 years, Dragon Shield sleeves have been the standard for a reason. They're durable, they shuffle clean, and they actually protect your cards. Yeah, everyone has their sleeve preference, but let's be real. Integrity matters when one card in your deck can be worth hundreds of dollars. Imagine saving your store credit for months just to have your new cards ruined by sleeves that can't keep up. With Dragon Shield, your investment is safeguarded by unmatched consistency. Whether I'm jamming fun games or recording for the show, I know exactly how they're going to feel every time. No sticking, no weird wear, just smooth gameplay and the peace of mind knowing my cards are protected. They've got a ton of options: matte sleeves, dual matte sleeves, and art sleeves, so you can match your decks without sacrificing performance. But if you're into serialized cards, you probably prefer one-of-a-kind sleeves. Jump on over to the Forge. You can craft your own designs to get a personalized look for each deck. But Dragon Shield's insane quality doesn't stop at sleeves. Check out their online store and you'll find strongbox deck boxes, stitched playmats, and beautiful trade binders to round out your setup. When your cards are worth hundreds or even thousands, protecting them isn't a place for cutting corners. Put your trust in decades of experience. Check out Dragon Shield and use our code for 5% off. Thank you so much, Dragon Shield, for sponsoring today's video. In tonight's match, we are joined by two awesome hosts from the Birdbrains podcast. This in-depth series focuses on one thing and one thing only: Derevi, Imperial Tactician, and CEDH. If you like tonight's games and want to give the deck a try, head over to the links in the description to get advice straight from the experts. This time around, we have Andrew from the Birdbrains podcast piloting Rograkh, Thrasios, Storm. Jake, also from the Birdbrains podcast, playing their signature Derevi acceleration list. Zeb, playing the Cabbage Merchant Big Mana Food combo. And Mike, bringing back his classic, Kinnan Big Flips. Without further ado, let's kick off this sudden, scrappy, savage, spirited skirmish. Andrew was the first one to see the new Spider-Man movie and gets to start us off.
Round one. Fight.
I will draw Wooded Foothills, Rograkh, cast a Mox Amber, pass the turn.
Untap. I'll have no effects on my upkeep, and I'll draw. Here's a Tropical Island as land for turn, and I'll tap that for a green and cast a Noble Hierarch. And I'll pass.
Alrighty, untap, upkeep, draw. My first draw was a gemstone. Play a Wooded Foothill as land for turn. Play a Chrome Mox. I'm going to exile this Augur of Autumn, Brack the Wooded Foothills for a forest, go to 39, play a Mana Vault, tap out, and run out Cabbage Man. Pass the turn.
I'll draw, play a Waterlogged Grove, pay a life, cast a Land of War Elves.
I'm going to fetch on end step. I'm going to go get a tapped Breeding Pool. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw Taiga as my land for turn, cast a Heuristic Study.
Trigger Cabbage.
I pass on the Cabbage trigger. Pass the turn.
I will untap. I will have no effects in my upkeep, and I'll draw a card. Here is a Windswept Heath. I'll crack it. I'm going to grab a Savannah. Paying for Heuristic, I'm going to cast a Soul Ring, but there will be a Cabbage Merchant trigger.
Cabbages!
And I'll cast a Bloom Tender, also paying for Heuristic Study.
Good man, good man.
4 in hand, and I will pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, I'm not going to untap my Mana Vault. Then I'm going to draw and lose a life. Go to 38. Cast a Gilded Goose, paying for Heuristic. Gemstone Caverns, oh boy. Cast a Delighted Halfling, pay 1 for Heuristic. Pass the turn.
Untap, draw, pay 3 life. Soporific Springs, which is the backside of Sink into Stupor. Cast a Mystic Remora.
Booed.
Heuristic.
Pay a life with Waterlogged Grove. Fortunately, we have to feed Heuristic one more time. I'm going to cast Kinnan. A pass.
Yep, I will draw. Command Tower is my land for turn. Play this Badger Mole Cup. ETB. I will target my Breeding Pool. Cast a Mockingbird. X equals 1.
I wonder what 2-drop creature you are going to duplicate.
I'm going to make it a cannon.
Yep.
I'm just going to pass up to that.
I will untap. Upkeep, I'll have no effects. I'll draw a card for turn. Here is a Mysterized Village. It does, in fact, enter untapped because I control a forest in both my lands.
There you go.
Very cool.
I'm going to activate Derevi.
No stifles here.
ETB, I will target the Bloom Tender, and I will flow Bant.
You got it.
Cast a Grand Abolisher.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Heuristic.
And I am paying for the Heuristic Study.
I owe nothing for the Abolisher.
And Jake likely just wins here.
No, I don't win here. You guys get another turn.
I could like crop rot my Glittering Caves and turn it into a Talon Gates activates to blink either Derevi or Bloom Tender to keep you out of mana.
I see. I wouldn't recommend that. Passing.
I also have to pass.
And I will cast my own Kinnan.
Ristic.
I'll pay.
You got him, man.
That is my turn. 2 cards in hand.
Untap, upkeep, mana vault trigger. I'm not going to pay it. Draw, get dinged for 1.
I watch Mike's just gonna clone Grand Abolisher and slam a Basalt.
I wish. No, my hand is not ready for that.
I don't think I want to be casting spells into you guys because you got way too much card draw. So I think I do just pass.
I'm going to untap. Upkeep, I'm going to pay for fish, and I will draw. Well, I'm going to play an Auto cast a Simic Signet.
Cabbage trigger.
I will draw. Pay a life through Waterlogged Grove, cast a Cabbage Merchant, and I will pay for Ristic.
Cast my crop rotation, sacrificing Glittering Caves. I can't pay the fish, but I can pay the Ristic Study.
I'll draw.
I'm going to go find Fomori Vault and put that onto the battlefield.
Pass turn.
Worst Ristic study ever.
I've drawn you 3 cards off of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna cast an Expedition Map.
Trigger Cabbage, Fish, Cabbage.
Yeah, you guys got it.
There's a food. I will draw.
I get a cabbage.
I'm gonna sack the map.
Guy's Cradle, what?
Yeah, Guy's Cradle. I'm gonna play Guy's Cradle as my land for turn. I'm gonna cast a Displacer Kitten.
That's pretty good.
Tap my Fomori Vault, discard Chrome Dome, and I'll look at the top 8 cards in my library. Now I get to take one and put it in my hand, and then the others on the bottom in a raining order. You may proceed.
Cast Tezzeret Cool Captain.
Triggers are on the board.
Trigger Displacer Kitten. I'm gonna target my Mox Ember.
I have Fish and I have Cabbage Trigger.
You guys can get your sloppy stuff. My flicker good?
Yeah, it's good by me.
Tezzeret.
Yeah.
-3 Tezzeret to search. I'm gonna go get a Candelabra. Cast Candelabra. Trigger Displacer Kitten. I'm going to target the Mox Amber.
Cabbage Mans and the fish.
Draw. Make a food.
I've got nothing.
So this enters. This will trigger Tezzeret to get a loyalty counter. Green Eye Floating to activate Candelabra, targeting Cradle, my command tower, and my breeding pool. Cast Thrasios. I'm going to pass the turn. Jake, in your upkeep, I'm going to put this Talon Gates into play.
Oh, nice.
ETB, I am going to target the Grand Abolisher. Activate Thrasios still in your upkeep. Reveal this Eternal Witness.
I have no further effects on my upkeep. I'll draw a card for turn. Here is a Misty Rainforest. I will crack Tundra. Activate Mysterized Village's ability to make the next spell I cast uncounterable.
Oh, yikes.
Yep.
Here's the Nature's Rhythm X equals 4, paying for Ristic. I cannot pay for fish.
Cabbage triggers.
And I get a draw. What do you think this is, and how dead are we?
It's a meal, because there's a Bloom Tender that taps for 4.
I'll save us some time. Here's a horse. I will tap this Bloom Thunder for 4 mana and activate target Derevi.
Cast it into the Flood Maw, targeting your Derevi. Paying for Ristic Study.
Cabbage Man.
I'll spend my green. Here's a Veil of Summer.
Yikes. Triggers.
I will draw food. Mental Misstep.
Oh, thank God.
That is incredibly good for this situation.
Yes. Triggers.
I will get a Displacer Kitten trigger that will go onto the Mox Amber.
Nice, nice.
That will also trigger Tezzeret to get a loyalty.
This trigger will fizzle because it no longer has a legal target. I am tapped out. I've got a pretty horse. Look at this horse. This horse is amazing. I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Now we just died as Zeb.
Upkeep. I'm not going to untap the mana vault. I'm going to draw and go to 36. Pinged by the vault. Tap Fomori Vault. Discard Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth, to look at the top 14 cards of my library.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
I'm going to get 1, and then the rest shuffle on the bottom. Cast a Green Suns, X is 3.
Triggers.
I'll pay for the Ristic. Yeah, it's gonna be a Peregrine Took. I could dig extremely hard to see if I could find the win piece, but I wouldn't be guaranteed it, and it would remove all of my foods. So I'm not gonna do that. Green Suns shuffles back in. I'm just gonna pass turn. I've got nothing after that.
Tap. Fish is going to go bye-bye. Shock in a breeding pool. I'll cast a Tezzeret the Seeker.
Trigger Cabbage. I get a food that turns into 2 foods.
I will pay for this Ristic.
I have to pass on it.
Seems fine with me.
I'll -3. Well, Monolith is on the battlefield. Go ahead and activate Basalt for 4 colors. And use 3 of it to attempt to untap.
Respond to the untap. Sacrifice 3 foods to draw a card. Do that one more time. I've got nothing. Keep going.
I'll make infinite colorless. I will cast a Clever Impersonator. I will pay for Ristic, obviously.
So that's going to be a Thrasios. I'm going to sacrifice 3 more foods and draw a card. Damn. If I had a little bit more mana, I would have been able to win on top because I drew into Liberator and then Sunset Sarsaparilla Machine. So I could have flashed in Liberator and then flashed in Sunset Sarsaparilla, and then I would have gone infinite with Peregrine. But no.
I see. I'm going to make a Thrasios, draw through my deck until I find Finale of Devastation, the Hallbreaker, loop with whoever, paying for other Ristics. I'll play every creature in my deck. Finale of Devastation, X equals a zillion, and kill the table.
For tonight's second game, our Birdbrain guests are swapping decks. Andrew is taking his shot at their specialty deck, Derevi Acceleration, while Jake is pivoting to the explosive Yidris Maelstrom wielder, Grixis plus Cascade.
Round 2. Fight.
Pre-game actions, folks.
I do. I have a Gemstone Caverns.
What are you exiling?
Hollowed Fountain.
Then I'll take us away. I will draw a card for turn. Here is a Mox Diamond as my spell for turn. I'll pitch this Gemstone Caverns because that's no fun.
Oh, that's funny.
Here's a Flatted Strand. I will crack it, go get a Volcanic Island, cast a Hexing Squelcher.
Nice. That seems pretty good.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Mox Diamond. Pitch Forests. Play a Chrome Mox. Pitch the still lighted Halfling. The Mori Vault is land for turn. The Cabbage Man. Pass the turn.
Draw. Play a Mana Confluence. Play a Chromox.
I make a food.
I'll pitch a Green Sun Zenith, Talisman of Curiosity.
I'll make another food.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Pass turn.
I will draw.
I was really hoping Zev didn't have a turn 1 Cabbage Merchant.
That was one of the better hands I've had in a while.
I'm going to play Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to go fetch a Trop. I'm going to play Kitsa, Otter Ball Elite.
I love that card so much.
I will pass the turn after that.
Untap. Upkeep, I have no effects. I'll draw a card. Polluted Delta. I will crack it and go get an Underground Sea and cast a wheel.
I'll get a food out of it.
It's not like we can counter it.
I will discard a Wishclaw Talisman and a Blood Crypt and then draw 7 cards.
I will discard a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, a Seedborn Muse, and a Vivian Monsters Advocate.
I'm going to discard Tezzeret the Seeker, Mirage Mirror, Mental Misstep, Invasion of Ikoria.
Wooded Foothills, City of Brass, Angel's Grace, and a Faber Elder.
I think I'll go to combat and I'm going to poke Zeb for 2. There's no way you block.
There's no worldly blocks.
How do you know? Maybe I'm just crazy like that. I'm not crazy like that. I'm not going to block. I lose a cabbage.
Good play, good play.
Pass after that 7 in hand.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Misty Rainforest as land. Crack the Misty Rainforest forest. Cast a Bristlebud Farmer.
Ooh, that's bad.
Kill ETB and I'll make 2 more foods. Move to end step.
Okay, I'll untap Golding Tarn, crack it, going to find a tropical island, lose a life through Mana Confluence, and cast Kinnan.
Yep.
Felwar Stone,
Food.
find Horn Elves, pass the turn.
I will draw Gaia's Cradle as my land for turn.
Spooky.
I'm going to play a Utopia Sprawl.
Get a food.
Prowess trigger on the Utopia Sprawl, targeting my tropical island. I'm going to have it named White. Cast Derevi.
No effects.
ETB, I will have it target the Trop. I'm going to move to combat. Jake, I'm coming at you with Kitsa.
I will take 2.
Derevi trigger, I will untap my Gaia's Cradle. Pass the turn.
I'll untap. I have no effects on my upkeep. I'll draw a card. Wooded Foothills is land for turn. Crack it.
Can I respond to that?
You certainly can.
Cast a One-Sheet on.
That'll work.
I'm going to Court of Calling Nexus 2.
I pass on my...
I'm going to get Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu.
Nice, okay.
Good on Wanchitong.
Cool. I'll get a counter and draw a card.
And then I'll put this by you by me.
One-Sheet on.
Yep.
I'm going to cast a Cabbage version.
Wow.
The boy.
Combat.
The food matters. Getting rid of the food matters.
Oh, yeah, no, I will hit him for the food. You're right.
Okay, I'll take it.
You get a turn.
On end step here real quick, I'm going to activate Kitsa to loot. Draw, discard.
Oh, okay.
I will draw, discard, Mox Opal.
Okay. Untap. Gaia Reach Sanitarium is land for turn. Cast a Koldatha Forge Master.
That's what it is.
Goldatha Forge Master.
This does kill us.
Yeah, the Shang-Chi is the problem.
Yes, it attacks waits immediately.
I didn't draw anything to help with this.
Going to pass.
Here's a Chain of Vapor targeting Shang-Chi. This isn't really the solution we need because he can just recast Shang-Chi, but
First, get a Cabbage trigger.
yes, you do.
I'll let it happen.
Would you like to continue the chain?
I will. Sacrifice this forest, bounce my Mox Diamond back to hand, and then end the chain.
Yeah.
Sure.
Recast Shang-Chi.
Uh-huh.
Tap the Koldatha Forge Master and sacrifice 3 foods to go search through my deck. Get a Clock of Oaths.
Trigger One-Sheet on.
Wanshi Tong on the stack. Tap 2 foods to untap the Koldatha Forge Master to sacrifice 3 foods to search through my deck. I'm going to get Academy Manufactor, resolve your 2 draws.
Draw a card. Draw a card.
Play my Mox Diamond.
How about a Cabbage Merchant trigger?
You get a cabbage. ETB, I will pitch my Gemstone Caverns. I will tap 2 artifacts to untap my Chrome Mox. Tap 2. I'm going to cast a Seed Time.
Has a blue spell been cast this turn?
You cast a Chain of Vapor.
Food trigger off of the seed time.
You know what I drew off of my Kitsa? This Swan Song.
The cabbage trigger, I make 1 of each.
I'll make one first.
But I think we're still dead.
Yeah, you're still dead.
Yeah.
But no seat time.
No seat time for you.
Untap Forge Master. I'll tap Forge Master, sacrificing food, clue, and diamond.
I'll make you do it again. In response to these triggers, I'm going to pitch this Born from my hand, and I'm going to cast a Force Negation targeting your seat time.
Nice, nice, nice.
I get another treasure, a food, and a clue. Tap these two to untap Koldatha, sacrifice, clue, food, Chrome Mox. Do it again.
I have 2 triggers. It draws me cards, so there's still a chance.
Transmutation font.
Oh, yeah.
Your trigger is on the stack. I'm going to tap the transmutation font to create a clue, which gets me one of each because of Academy Manufactor. Present a loop where I tap the food and the clue to untap the transmutation font, tap it to make one of each again. After I do this a couple times, I can also switch it up to do a food untapped or leave a clue untapped. I now have infinite untapped clues, foods, and treasures as I choose.
And searches.
I'm going to infinitely search with Koldatha Forge Master. I'll get a Sunset Sarsaparilla machine, make an untap, Koldatha Forge Master, sacrificing some stuff, make some more things. This is still all responding to your Wan Shi Tong triggers. Play Liberator Urza's Battlethopter off of the Koldatha Forge Master. Of course, this will trigger Wan Shi Tong, but in response, I can use 2 of the infinite mana I have for my treasures to flash in a grinding station.
I'm going to cast a Mind Break Trap targeting your seat time and your grinding station.
This will cause a Cabbage Man trigger, tap a couple to untap the Koldatha Forge Master, draw most of my deck because I've got infinite clues that I can sacrifice to flash in a Walking Ballista. X is 120.
I have nothing else.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Walking Ballista enters, and then I Dome Ichia for 40.
I'll gain 3 life. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you got it, man.
KO.
The most valuable card in tonight's match, sponsored by Luxury Playstyle, goes to Talon Gates of Midara. By turn 4 in Game 1, the table had assembled some insane value engines. Jake was able to present a win because of Grand Abolisher, which stops almost all interaction, but not Talon Gates of Midara. Talon Gates is especially good in Rograkh because it would have gotten Andrew one step closer to a combo win, had Mike not stolen his Thrasios to get there first.